Okay, we've now reached the point where we have finished stenciling the name onto the sign. We've used our stained piece of finished wood. We used the stencils and a permanent marker to put the name on the sign. And we are almost ready to go ahead and start burning the wood. But I wanted to show you the one other step before we get to that, and that is attaching these little hooks to the top, because this is going to be hanging up in a barn, actually. So what I did is I took these little hooks, measured about the same distance from the ends, and used a hammer just to get them started. They actually screw in the rest of the way. So go ahead and screw them in until they're nice and tight. And the good thing about these hooks is they are actually pretty flexible, so you can bend them if you need them facing horizontally instead of to the back. You can always twist them that way, and you can always take some pliers if you need to make a bigger loop, which I'm going to do for these because I know they're going to need a bigger loop to hang up where they're going to go. So go ahead and get those attached. It's a pretty easy step. And now we are ready for the longest, most time-consuming part, and that is the actual wood burning. But it's really important to take your time with the wood burning, because the more wood burning you do, the more burning that you do on the sign, the better it's going to look. So take your time, really burn it really well. And all you do is you get your wood burner. You can get these at any craft supply store, hobby store, all over the place. Wood burners come with a number of different tips. There's a little pointed tip if you're doing just little dots. There's a straight edge kind of tip. And the tip I'm using now is the kind of the flat one that makes the largest burn surface. I think that will help get through this project a little quicker. A couple words of caution: wood burners are really, really hot. So be very careful. Keep it away from kids and pets. Make sure that you're being very careful when you're using it. If you touch that tip with your finger, you will know it. It's very hot. It'll burn really badly, so be careful. So give the burner a few minutes to warm up. Typically about 5 minutes is enough. And then just go ahead and start burning over the permanent marker, the stencil that you put onto your wood. It's a good idea to work in a well-ventilated area. I actually have a fan going right just off camera here to my right to kind of shoo those fumes, to get those fumes away from me, because you're not only burning the wood, you're burning the stain, and you're burning the permanent marker. And there are a lot of fumes with those, and I actually have gotten a really bad headache from doing this without proper ventilation. So go ahead and start wherever you want, wherever you have a mark, and just hold the wood burner, press it onto the wood. You'll see it'll start smoking. That's good because it's actually burning. And hold it down there for, 30 seconds or so. And you will smell it's actually burning. You'll smell the wood. And then lift it up and see what kind of mark you've made. And then move on. Just move slightly to the side of that mark, because you want these all to overlap. You don't want it to look like a bunch of little separate indentations. You want it to look like one big, complete burn mark. So this, as I said, is the most time-consuming part of this project. But I guarantee you, the more time you put into the actual wood burning part, the better your project is going to look at the end. So take your time with this. Make sure that you are in proper conditions and spend a lot of time on the actual wood burning. I like to do this when I'm watching TV, because it's not something that takes a lot of concentration, as long as I'm careful about my wood burner and I don't burn anything. And just go through and keep moving the head of the wood burner and completing the burning in the stencil. So this will take quite a while for me to finish, but in the meantime, you have everything you need to know to get started on your own wood burning project. So thanks a lot.